Right.
Man, I was waiting for this one. Let's talk a little bit about the Bozo, Draymond Green, and Cat beef, right? I mean, I'm so tired of Draymond. Listen, so Draymond Green is back doing his tasteless trolling bullshit once again, right? And honestly, man, I'm tired of Draymond and this shit. And listen, if I'm tired of you, it's a problem because I have a very high tolerance for fuckery. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm all about fuckery. You know what I'm saying? Like, and his shit just over the top. We all know Draymond Green, Golden State Warrior / tough guy, the enforcer for that dynasty, who won all those championships. A guy who, if you ask me, basically jumped on Steph's knob and rode Stephen Clay to 4 fucking titles. Is he a good player? Yeah, he's a good player. Is he a Hall of Famer? Yeah, he's a Hall of Famer. Defensive anchor for all those teams. Tough guy enforcer, Charles Oakley-esque type of dude. But he's starting to get on my nerves, man. You know, Draymond is one of them dudes. Listen, let's bring this back to the hood. Draymond is one of them hood niggas that, you know, you be on your block and you got a whole bunch of grimy niggas moving packs and sticking niggas up and all this type of shit. He's the grimy nigga that the grimy niggas will be like, yo, don't fuck with Draymond, that nigga grimy type. You know what I'm saying? He that type of, you know what I mean? You know how we all grimy, but there's always that one extra grimy nigga that's not a rob his sister. You know what I'm saying? He that dude. And I like the toughness. And I think this league needs a heel, a villain. It's a bit soft at times. You know, the whole villain heel is good for the theater of the NBA. So I like that. And he understands the assignment when it comes to that. You know what I'm saying? He definitely does. But he's too over the top. He does dumb shit. He says dumb shit. His shit's getting out of fucking hand. Let me run through some of the sucker shit Draymond has done throughout the years, right? 2013, elbows Blake Griffin in the face. Damn near knocks him out. You know, Griffin's not having that shit. Pulls a Carmelo, steps him in the showers, the locker rooms. You know, we'll leave it there. You know, but real sucker shit, elbowed the shit out of him. Go back and look it up if you don't remember. NBA Finals, Cavs versus the Warriors. You know what I'm saying? They're down 3-2. Stomps LeBron in the nuts. You know what I'm saying? That's like his thing, stomping people. Stomps LeBron in the nuts, calls him a bitch ass nigga, whatever. Gets suspended. Kind of blows that championship. He basically blessed LeBron because LeBron doesn't win that thing and
championship if he
it's a whole different story, right?
Yeah.
2022, and this is maybe the top most egregious thing he did. Sucker punches the shit out of straight snuffs Jordan Poole. You know what I'm saying? A real live. Listen, if you open up the dictionary and looked up sucker punch, you'd see that scenario. 100%. Sucker punch.
Who had the camera ready for that shit though? Like
it's like they lined him. It's almost like they lined Jordan Poole, right?
Draymond was like, "Yo, hold this. Yo, record this shit real quick."
Yeah, that's crazy. Sucker punch the shit out of him. Real bitch move. You know, he's like 6'9", 6'10". You know, Jordan Poole's a little dude. Sucker shit. You know what I mean? 2024, stomped on the head and the chest of Sabonis against Sacramento. Wild shit, bro. What was the dude that did that shit in football? Oh, I forget the name. Oh shit, he was on the Redskins. Oh, what was the dude's name? He stomped on the dude's head.
Oh, that's Burfitt or whatever.
What was his name?
Perfect was on the Bengals.
But he's the crazy one though. He's the one.
Yeah, Vontaze Perfect was wild.
I'll look it up. I'll find it in a minute. I can't just escaping me.
Oh no, that was he was on the Steelers, right?
I think he was on the Skins when he did it. I don't remember.
On the Skins?
He stomped on his head with the spikes and the guy had his helmet off. Anyway.
Yeah.
I'm looking it up in a minute. Anyway, so does that to Sabonis. Crazy. Jay said, wow. Then he grabs Rudy Gobert in the dope fiend from behind.
Milked him.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Puts him in the dope fiend. Grabbed him by the neck. Crazy. He did the Cisco to him. Do I gotta grab you by your neck? Make you listen to me. All right, so he does that shit. And then my personal favorite in the Draymond Green fuckery reel, the infamous spin Michael Jackson spin slap punch / punch on Nurkic. You know, where he tried to play it off. He did the fucking Michael Jackson shit and just slapped the spit out of him. So Draymond Green, he's
Notorious.
like a notorious low class dude. Okay, so let's basically get to what my gripe is this week. Him and Baron Davis have this podcast, right? And on this podcast, the Knicks come up. The win against the Knicks come up. And Barrett says something to this effect like, yeah, Cat didn't play. I wonder what happened to Cat. Was he injured? He goes, from what I understand, he didn't want no, he was scared of Jimmy Butler. He was shook of Jimmy Butler, whatever he said. You know what I'm saying? First of all, tri-state area niggas, New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, stand up. All hearts don't pump no Kool-Aid. And definitely as a Knick. So that's some real bullshit. Second of all, Cat was actually at a funeral of his girlfriend's friend who passed away, right?
Yeah.
Now Draymond didn't know that, but here's where I have the problem. The next night when reporters tell him, hey, we gave him a chance to basically retract that statement you said about Cat. And it wasn't even that bad. That's just him talking shit. Yeah, he was scared of Jimmy, even though he's not scared. It's just I didn't really have no problem with that. What I had the problem was the next night when he asked about that, he basically, he said, "Oh, I didn't know." They say to him, Cat was at a funeral, personal business. His wife's friend passed away. Yeah, he gave his condolences. Draymond goes on to give his condolences. Yeah, this is messed up, and I'm gonna play the clip in a minute. Condolences to them, but it was done in a real sarcastic, condescending, arrogant type of way. And what really aggravated me, and I think it aggravated a lot of people, he ends off saying, rest in peace, and it's messed up everything, but the Draymond and Baron Davis podcast must go on. He doubled down on that shit like 3 or 4 fucking times. You know what I'm saying? Now, that's just cold and callous. Let me play the clip, because I don't know if I did it justice. Let me play the clip, and you guys tell me what you think. This is him.
Forrest, obviously they ain't had Cat. Some would say he didn't play because Jimmy was in the building. I don't know.
It's like that.
I'll tell you what, though, I saw Cat Pops yesterday at the game, and it's always love. I got mad love for the OG. His Pops is an incredible man. But yeah, they said Cat ain't play because Jimmy came into town, and him and Jimmy had the infamous practice in Minnesota.
Oh, yeah.
All right. And here's where he doubles down the next night.
Did you see any reaction today to your comments about Cat?
No.
And are you aware of what the circumstances were?
No. No. What's the circumstance?
Apparently, he said he was at a funeral for a family friend.
Oh, man, that's unfortunate. I'm sorry to hear that. That sucks. But my comments that I made was what I heard was this. And that's what I heard. So I do, send my well wishes to him and his family. None of us, it's inevitable. We all experience death in one way or another, and we'll all experience it in the same way one day. So it's unfortunate. You never wish that on anybody, but the Draymond Green show with Baron Davis must go on.
That's callous. One more clip. This is a friend of our show, Keith McPherson. This is his take on it. I thought this was spot on.
But, I got a real problem with Draymond Green, and I feel like as fans and media members, a lot of people did come out and speak out against Draymond Green. I did it last night. I played his audio, and collectively, we need to keep coming out and piling on this guy. This guy went on his podcast and suggested that Karl Anthony Towns was ducking smoke, like he was afraid to be on the floor with Jimmy Butler, like he wasn't on the floor with Jimmy Butler when they played Miami and he dropped 40. Like this wasn't years and years ago, the fable of what happened in that practice with the Timberwolves. Who cares? These are grown men. And as a grown man, looking at Karl Anthony Towns supporting his girlfriend and going to a funeral of a friend who died from breast cancer, Draymond Green is foul. He shouldn't be supported. This is a guy that steps on people, kicks people in the nuts, chokes people. This is a guy that was suspended from the NBA, was supposed to get some type of treatment, counseling. This is a guy that wants to be a media member, but every time he gets in front of a mic, he's got a ridiculous take, and this one was out of bounds completely.
New York niggas don't duck smoke. Q, holla.
Yo, Draymond Green. Yo, homie a real bitch for real, son. Yo, he's super
He's
sucker.
back on the block right now. It's that blocking.
He's super sucker. Yo, I'm 5'6". I don't care how tall you are. I
why you
guarantee
keep
you
talking about your height though?
Yo, because I don't care about it. Because, like, you know what it's gonna be? Because he's gonna be like, yo, because he might get on his Baron Davis podcast and be like, yo, Q's 5'6". I'll beat the shit out of him. Man, yeah, not if you see me coming right behind you with the blicky. Yeah, nigga, I'm from Queens, Bree.
Yo, let's take the gun from him. We don't want to get this nigga arrested.
Let me stop. Let me put my parental advisory on. All right, because Draymond Green's over here acting like he's the one who won the fucking world championships and shit in the NBA finals. My nigga averages his career stats is 8 points a game with 6 rebounds. Yo, chill out, shut up. All right, yo, bro, all you do is just want to punch people in the fucking face, my nigga. Like, yo, play in the 90s, and you would have saw what the smoke was like. But now you want to just verbalize it because now they have these podcasts, is like what I'm doing right now. Like, yo, so then see me and let's have the podcast talk together. Draymond Green, let's do it together. Like 2 grown men should be doing. And I'm not even like mad, but like, how are you promoting a show after giving your condolences after you're a millionaire, my nigga? Like, that shit doesn't even make sense. That just shows like you just don't have no cohesiveness in yourself. Like, you don't even know what you're doing with your own body language, son. Like, you just put here just to like ruin other people's lives. And if that's what you're trying to do, then all right, that's cool. Then do it. Then accept it. But accept this feedback. You know what I mean? Like, and if he wants to smoke like a real man would, then he would really go out and go get it, because he would have got clapped a long time ago if that was the real story on the streets. Let's talk about that, because if he was walking like that in Golden State, because LA got crazy neighborhoods too. If he was walking like that, I don't see him in Compton. I don't see him in LA. He ain't walking viciously like that. Yo, but like, you go on the basketball court, so be that guy. Man, talk that guy. Yo, talk about the Knicks, man. I love the hate. I love it. It fuels me. It fuels the fire in my body. It makes me a better person. But don't ever condone, whatever you thought you said was right, and then think that you're gonna try to benefit off somebody else's sadness, man. Like, that shit is just corny as fuck to the ultimate degree, in my opinion.
Yeah. I think there's a couple of things when you listen to the clip. There's a couple of things that immediately jump into my mind. First of all, cancer is a big deal. And I think that anytime you hear that someone passed from cancer or is struggling with it or fighting it, there should be something in you as a human that innately softens you and softens your heart to not only the person that either passed or is suffering with it, but to the people that are supporting them, because cancer is such a fucking disgusting terrorist in the world, and there's no escape from it, at least yet, right? So when you hear that, there should be something. So for him to not have any part of his being or his essence that softened in that moment when they said that Cat was supporting his girlfriend who had a friend that died of cancer, shows you that this is just a classless, fucking soulless human being. That's the first part. So the best way to deal with those people are to make them go away. And to make them go away, you have to just turn the light off on them. You have to completely and totally just shut them down. They're gone. You don't pay attention to them. You don't give them the shine. You don't give them the spotlight. You don't give them the attention, because that's what shrinks those fucking people. And that's what has to happen to this guy. Don't fucking subscribe to the podcast, because we know what he is. We know what his heart is saying. And his heart is saying to the rest of the world that he doesn't care about anyone except for Draymond and Baron Davis and their fucking podcast. So make this fucking asshole go away. And the best way to make him go away is to turn off his fucking lights. Not violently, not physically, just mentally. Just turn away from this asshole and allow him to disappear, because the guy has absolutely no fucking care about anything that means something. And when I say means something, it's not about, he doesn't know this girl that passed away, and nobody's asking the guy to fucking send thousands of roses or anything like that. We're just asking the guy to understand that in the moment, it ain't about basketball and
Right.
Cat no fucking smoke.
Right.
As Keith fucking very clearly stated, Cat dumped 40 on fucking on Jimmy Butler.
Facts.
And again, that infamous fucking practice is fucking what 8-9 years ago. What are we talking about here?
Was Tibbs the coach back? Yeah, Tibbs was the coach back
Tibbs was the
then, right?
coach back then. So for us,
yo, my next question is why would
I gotta give Jay applause for that eloquently stated take.
I know I'm bugged out. I'm sorry. I apologize.
No, when it comes to you, I just want to show you something. If you guys think he's lying,
but let me
he's
ask you
absolutely
this,
5. What are you, 5? What?
5'6".
I'm 5'6".
Okay.
But let me ask you this: why would like on that team? Why would Jimmy Butler be? Who else is supposed to be guarding Cat? Like, wouldn't you think Draymond would be guarding Cat? You're gonna put Jimmy Butler on Cat? Like, isn't that a mismatch every day and any day? In my opinion.
Wait, say that again, Mafia. What'd you say?
Whoever's guarding Cat is going to get that work. Like, it doesn't matter who the fuck is guarding him. The guy is a talented offensive basketball player, so it don't matter. Like, whoever is guarding Cat is gonna get buckets. That's just the way the shit works. Like, Cat ain't fucking around. But deeper than who's guarding him or whether he's on the court or not, it goes into just the essence of like why he wasn't there.
Humility.
He
has no humility.
Like Cat could have showed up and scored no fucking points. It don't matter. It's just the guy was out for a real reason. He was out for a reason that was heartfelt and to support his lady or his girlfriend or his wife or whatever their relationship is, to support her in her. Like, I wish a motherfucker would, if one of my guys, one of you guys for whatever reason, passed away from something and I don't show up for something and they tell me, well, he was worried about something else. That's why he didn't show up. No, I'm supporting my fucking family. I'm supporting, like, that's just the most ridiculous shit that I've ever heard. So again, I'll say it, one more time, just for the people in the back. The best way to make people like that feel it is to just turn the lights off on these fuckers. Right. Like, just make sure that they don't see the light of day when it comes to the fucking Draymond and Baron Davis podcast. Like, don't give that shit the attention that he so fucking desperately is coveting with making these ridiculous takes and these fucking wild statements and these shock jock type of moments. Let the guy disappear into the slow good night.
Facts. And the whole condolences that he did give, it felt disingenuous, it felt condescending, it felt arrogant, and then he ends it off on, but the Draymond and Baron Davis podcast must go on. Like this, like we all have to push through this and get through life. What are you talking about, the Draymond? Even BD was on the show, and he was like, my condolences, and BD kind of tried to class it up for him a little bit, but Draymond, some real sucker shit, homeboy, real talk, and I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Son.
What? Corny shit. You know what I mean? So I just thought we had to address that because, like you said, Jay, that has no place. And yes, dim his light. Dim his light. Don't subscribe to him. Don't watch his show. Right? That's how you get to somebody. Hit him in the pockets. You know what I mean?